That was a bit of a doozy. Normally, you know, your deck would be more refined than this, where we're just taking whatever's on the left, like a Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. An interesting power. We'll see if we can get more out of it. And we have our special boss relics. Normally, White Beast statue is pretty good. Runic Pyramid can be good, but we have too many wounds anyway. It doesn't matter, because Pandora's Box is the leftmost one, so we will pick up and it will transform our 4 strikes and our 4 defends into random cards. So that's these 2 body slams will probably be worthless. Pommel Strike's decent. Clothesline, I would rather have it upgraded. Rampage is pretty good. The longer the battle goes on, the more you use Rampage, the stronger it gets. Another Combust. It can be pretty good for some good AoE, but we need to have the HP to use it. And Wild Strike. Alright, floor 2 of the left lane. Let us begin. It's a double thief combat. It's not super great. I'm thinking what we want to do here. Heavy Blade isn't going to do us much good. Maybe we keep Battle Trance. It's free. We can see what we get. I heard the debuff sound, I was like, oh no, what did I do? I'm thinking Combust, because there's 2 of them. And then we don't want to use Dark Embrace this turn. We don't really have good energy for it. Do we Clothesline, weaken that, or do we flex, shrug it off? I think shrug it off will block more damage, so we'll do that. We didn't draw a card because no card draw thanks to Battle Trance. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little Rampage. 5 damage, they both take, and we're going to take a lot more than that. If we can get through one of them, then we'll be in pretty good shape. And power through won't be a terrible idea, and then we can wail on this guy. Oh, let's Pommel Strike first. We get a Cleave, 8 damage, 9 damage, 5. Power through will still help us out more in terms of blocking damage, because we can either get rid of 10 and have no block and take 10, or we can block 15. Gets us wounds for a deck, but this battle shouldn't last very long, so that's not as big of an issue as it would be for a longer battle or a boss battle. Let's go ahead, power through, and then we will cleave. So, and this mugger is getting stronger than the looter. That's a shame. I'm thinking Pommel Strike, finish off the looter. See if we get something we can work with. Heavy Blade, not quite. But 2 damage, so that would be 18 damage. Ooh. See, Body Slam, we don't have any blocks, so it doesn't deal any damage. It's very good in a block-centric deck. As you can imagine, there are different themes to build your decks around, but in a random deck, it is probably the worst card. It's basically a garbage card. But we can exhaust it. You know what? Yeah, let's do that with Burning Pact. We don't get anything good. That Clothesline would have been nice if we had an extra energy. Kind of weaken that a little bit. But I think we're going to go for the Wild Strike here. So we'll take the 16 damage, 17 thanks to Combust. And then, Yeah, as I thought, she's going to guard and then try to run away. I can just bop her with the pommel strike, flex for maximum BM, fire breathing for even more maximum BM, and then rampage. Rampage! And another flex. I like flex. If you get an attack with it, that's pretty great. So this is interesting. We could try to get a relic, but there's a 50% chance that we'll get cursed, which, as you can see, it shows us there. It's unplayable and innate, which means it always shows up in your starting hand. It's risky. In a situation like this, I would normally be like, let's skip the risk, but I am an entertainer. And also we have cards that can exhaust, so when that curse pops back up, we can play the Blood Pact and get rid of it. So let's see, and there's a 50% chance we won't even get cursed. Nope. There's a 100% chance that you always get cursed because you're recording something. And we got the Peace Pipe. We can remove cards from our deck at rest sites, but that would involve removing Bash, and then, like, thanks to left lane, we wouldn't get to remove anything good until we removed a lot of our good stuff already, which is pretty sad. So here, murder, 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 ka ka ka, murder, 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 ka ka ka. Like, should we lose some HP to get the dagger, which is a 1 energy, 15 damage. It exhausts itself when you use it, but if you kill an enemy with it, you permanently upgrade its damage by 3 for this run. So it can start to become very powerful with a little bit of luck. The danger is the 6 HP. We might very well need that. We have 2 encounters and an elite before we get a chance to rest. And then that's all before we face another elite. I also find it interesting that we haven't run into a store yet, but it's a shame. I think I'm going to play it safe, go with the gold. So when we run into the store, we can get some good stuff. Fortunately, we have our gambling chip, so we could just gamble away the Writhe, so that's not a huge deal, but we have Burning Pact here. So I think we're going to Burning Pact that. Wild Strike is good damage, but I'd rather see what else I can get there. Burning Pact Writhe. Could power through. Might be a little premature. I think we're going to shrug it off. That gives us 8 block. And then we will flex. And we'll get a Rampage going. Rampage! Alright, so this chosen, I'm the chosen one, is gonna inflict a pretty bad debuff on us. So let's see what our options are for more cards. Dark Embrace, again, not crazy about yet. Could double combust. That's 2 damage a turn, plus it's going to deal a lot of damage to us already. I'm thinking we bash to get the debuff, and we headbutt and bring something back. What do we want to bring back? Let's bring back Rampage. It's a fantastic combo, because it's already more powerful now. Ooh, and Flex. So what this does is it shuffles a Dazed status effect into our draw pile every time we play a non-attack card. Clothesline. That's 12. So definitely not as much damage. It applies to weak, but it's not attacking yet. It's going to be really sneaky here, so we want to get as much damage as quickly as possible on him. Especially because we don't have any potions or really anything else to help us out here, besides the luck of the draw. So I'm going to flex. It gives us a Dazed, which as you can see, it's playable, but it's ethereal. So if it's in our hand when we click that end turn button, then it gets exhausted and permanently removed. So it's like a 1-turn sort of dead draw. which we can take care of that with a Pommel Strike. So I think that is deal. So we'll draw it, and then we'll get rid of it this turn, which is great, because we have enough cards anyway. And 22 damage. That opens it up so we can possibly kill it right away. We have Flex, which is good, and then it weakened us and stole our strength. But thanks to our Rampage and some good draws, we were able to get out of that relatively unscathed. So there's a Flex Plus, which is just pretty sexy, not gonna lie. Look at that. Boom! 4 strength. But we're gonna take the Inflame because this is the left lane. And it gives us a permanent 2 strength buff. Not too shabby. So now's a good time to get rid of the Writhe. We have our Flex, our Rampage, which is great. We don't need the Dark Embrace, and we don't need the Power Through. We're going to see what we get. Let's Battle Trance, see if we have better options here. Could Wild Strike Burning Pact, but I don't know if that's the best combo. Because that is 2 energy, and then we're stuck with playing something else. This is interesting, because he's about to inflict this Snecko here, a very saucy debuff on us. So let's go ahead, Flex, throw out the, 12 damage. We can do a lot more damage without having to use the wound on the Wild Strike. So let's just do that instead. I think we'll Rampage, and then we'll get a Clothesline on him, weaken him a little bit. Because next turn he's going to probably attack us. Oh no, what's going on? We're confused! Whenever you draw a card, you randomize the cost, which, as you can see, screwed this turn over pretty badly. Fortunately, Heavy Blade costs less, but everything else costs more. In fact, most cases it costs 2 more energy. So our cards will cost between 0 and 3 energy now. Let's Headbutt, put something back on top. How about the Rampage there? That'll be good. And we'll Heavy Blade and take the 6 damage, and now we have the vulnerable debuff, which is going to be rough. Let's see, Pommel Strike, that'll be good. Draw a card. Everything, we can only play one more thing, which is annoying. We'll shrug it off, and there we go. See, Flex costs 3, that is, ouch. We had some good cards, we could have made a good turn out of it, but the confusion is really showing us a bad time right now. Fortunately, this turn's a little more merciful. Well, Body Slam's free, so we'll see if we play any more block first. Pommel Strike, see what we get. And then I think we weaken him with Clothesline. There we go, that takes away a lot of the damage. And then, boom, Body Slam. The one-time Body Slam was useful. Alright, well, we have a free Dark Embrace, so sure, why not? A Pommel Strike, draw a card, we get the Inflame. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do us any good this turn. Let's just throw that out there. There's no real reason to. Rampage. We're going to take another 12 damage because we can't use 2 of our 1-cost attacks. See, that's... I guess we could have just powered through and see what we got next turn, but I'm hoping for a cheap attack, which we did not get. I should have just powered through. That would have given us one more turn, and we would have been able to take it out, potentially. Alright, more Fire Breathing. I'm fine with that. Stack Fire Breathings. Okay, this is probably where we'll die, especially because we got the Stabby one. Stabby one is no good. Fire Breathing, do we want to try it? Yeah, we could try with that. Let's battle trance. See what we get. We get no block. So we're going to apply our weak potion. We'll flex. Pommel strike. Oh wait, but we can't draw any more cards because of our battle trance. 29 damage? Well, at least we'll only take 8 damage because it's weakened, but that adds 2 wounds to our deck. And we're going to take 12 damage now. There's not really anything we can do about that. I was going to bash him, but I'm thinking we pummel strike, maybe get something good, which we don't, but... Is there anything 0 cost? Nah. Thinking about getting rid of that combust, but we need block next turn, and we had a bunch of block that is waiting for the very last turn, so actually, I think we're toast. I think this is it. Wild Strike Rampage. It's 30. Or Clothesline Rampage. Welp. That's all there is, my minions. That was a really tough lane. I was not prepared for this, apparently. And there we go, our final score. We've slayed 11 enemies, got rid of 2 elites, and 1 boss. So that is the left lane. Stay tuned for the center lane. Minions! Thank you so much for watching the video. If you've enjoyed Slay the Spire Lanes and want to see more, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, share this with your friends and family. Not just for you, not just for me, but for the glory of Demonkind.